If you're trying to decide between VIVAIA and Rothy's, don't spend your money just yet. I bought and tried both brands and I'm here to review them today. The price point, the design, aesthetics, the comfort level, and which one might be best for you. So if you're interested, stay tuned. My name is Monica. I'm beginning my YouTube journey here. And for those of you that tuned in because you saw my prior Quince video, I just want to say thank you so much. I got such positive reviews for that. I'm super excited. I listened to all your feedback and what you want to see more of, and I am here for it. So stay tuned. Let me know more, subscribe below, and let's get started. All right, before I show you the pairs that I have some notes. So Rothy's ranges between $99 and $189. VIVAIA, and I did look it up, that's how you pronounce it, VIVAIA. I was calling VIVAIA, I had no idea. So VIVAIA retails between $69 and $159. And Rothy's has a lot of stores around the US and I believe worldwide, where VIVAIA has less stores. Now they both have other third-party retailers that sell them as well. So you can go to like Nordstrom's, for example, and try it on or see their styles. Rothy's has a recycle program that allows you to take old Rothy shoes that you might not like wearing anymore or out of style and exchange them for a $20 coupon in exchange for a different Rothy's pair. So I think that's really cool. VIVAIA doesn't have as many retail stores. I believe it's like New York and New Jersey. So it's primarily purchased online. They both have a similar return policy. It's 30 days unworn, and that's how you can decide. Rothy's, you can, since there's more retail stores, it's really easy to drop it off and return it, or same thing, you can do it via mail. Now, I have worn Rothy's, full disclosure, and all this is unsponsored. I bought it all with my own money. I do have affiliate links below, and so if you click on that to purchase, a small portion will help this channel grow. So thank you in advance if you do decide. If not, purchase however you would like to, or not if it's not for you. Now with Rothy's, I've actually been wearing them for a lot longer than VIVAIA. I didn't know of VIVAIA until I started seeing all the ads come up on my Facebook, and I was like, what is this? And so I decided to try them out probably like 4 months ago, I think. So VIVAIA is a new brand for me. But let me show you the Rothy's I do have. The first, I had these last year. These are cute Mary Janes. It is a little stained in here, so I'm showing you real life shoes here. Cute Mary Jane for summer. I have a pair of classic loafers. And I think it's important to show you what I have tried, that they're all different silhouettes. The ballet flats, the square toe, or square toe with a little knot. And I have two pairs of clogs. One, and I wear these this winter. One is a fuzzy pair. It's like a black and white herringbone. And the other one is just a plain color. I think I really like these and purchased these because I thought it was a much softer look than the Birkenstocks that were really popular. There's no hardware and really masculine look. I thought these are more, well, as feminine of a mule that you can possibly get. And it was just a softer feel. I liked it. So VIVAIA, the two that I chose a couple months ago were these sneakerinas. And the way it was that I fell for it and I was influenced is actually it was the Bella Hadid sneakerinas, and it has this cute little lace in addition to regular lace here, and the back is stretchy to get on, and the other ones, oh, I love these. They're like a lace, the mesh, I should say, a mesh shoe that is so popular right now. And I tried these out for several months. Now, here's what I've noticed. The VIVAIA. Now, I'm a size 11 foot in sneakers. In dress shoes, I tend to go up to like 11 and a half, sometimes even 12, depending. Because as you know, if you've ever tried dress shoes, they can make it really narrow by the toe box, and you want room. They're not made as roomy as naturally sneakers are. So I do like to size up, because I used to be all about style and now comfort. Like I hardly wear a heel. I'm always in flats. It's more comfortable. You'll see me in like a rare occasion where I'm wearing a heel, like with girls' night, and that's a very limited amount of walking. I don't live in a city, so not anymore. So I don't walk a lot, and if I do, I'm never wearing heels. Like, I'm out of that phase of my life. I'm tall, I'm over that, so I just want my feet to be comfortable. And I have very, very flat feet. I think it's important to describe because we all have different size feet, type of foot, and arch support that we require. I have very flat feet. I've always had flat feet. If I walk on the beach, you will see my entire footprint in the sand. So if that's you, great. If not, maybe this can still somehow help. But the thing I noticed immediately when receiving this from VIVAIA is the cushion. There is substantially more cushion in these shoes than any of my Rothys. If I put my finger down, you get that pushback. It's almost described as like a yoga mat feel, and that is an accurate description. Now, these aren't like Hoka's or On Clouds. You're not getting that level of cushioning, but for a flat shoe and at a low profile sneaker that, like, if I wanted to go on a trip, like, this is extremely narrow, or like not bulky, so that it could fit. There's a lot of cushioning for that type of shoe. And I'll tell you right off the bat, I love them. I've worn these throughout the summer. They're lightweight. When I want to wear a sneaker with an outfit and I don't want a bulky, heavy sneaker in the summer, and I don't want to wear like socks, these are my go-to. And these are some of my favorite purchases I've made this summer, and I don't say that lightly. And that's being new to the brand and after buying so many pairs of Rothys. Now, probably answers the first question is which is more comfortable. So the Rothys, I told you about VIVAIA. The Rothys are, now they're really hard. This one obviously has a rubberized sole, so it's gonna be harder, but like even these flats, it's very firm. There's not a lot of cushion. There's not a lot of pushback. So when I didn't know VIVAIA and I just came onto Rothys, when I put my foot in these initially, I'm like, oh, these are comfortable, because my mind just remembered the really rigid dress shoes from past life where I was earlier in my career and it was really hard to walk in them. Your feet get squished, you put them on, you're like, they'll eventually stretch, and it's not comfortable. So then going from something like that to this, I was like, oh yeah, this is really comfortable. And it still is, but you just have to know the sole of this is much more firm. Same with these. They are great rubberized soles, so you're not slipping everywhere. They're both washable, both brands are washable, and air dry obviously, but it's just, you're not getting padding. And you can see, maybe this will be easier to show you, there's no pushback whatsoever, and if you don't need that, that's great. I gravitated towards Rothy. I like the look of them. I thought these would be great with like sweaters in the fall and winter instead of like a heavy boot or a sneaker, and it gave me that classic luxury vibe, and so I really like the style of the Rothys. This one actually has a little bit more cushion than all of the Rothys that I have tried. I think it's really cute, Mary Jane, espadrille type looking shoe for summer. I've worn these with dresses and shorts, and they're still really comfortable. I think had I not found VIVAIA, I would still go to Rothys a lot, but, and for certain shoes I might, but going from using Rothys for years to trying VIVAIA now, the comfort level for me is like night and day. If this was a comfort level, I don't know, on a scale of like 5, the VIVAIAs for me are like a 9. So that's comfort. Price point, the VIVAIAs are cheaper. And we all love that. There's also usually specials when you buy more than one pair, they'll discount more for you. Rothys has, I believe, a first time discount, and they have that recycle program that if you, as I mentioned, bring it in, they'll give you $20 towards your next pair. But overall, VIVAIA is also cheaper. Okay, if we're talking about style alone, I have to give the edge to VIVAIA. If you're looking at their website, they have trendier styles. They have things that are more fashion forward, things that are more in right now. They also have the classics as well. there's just a bigger variety. There's sneakers, there's the shoes that I've showed you. They seem to have a lot more to choose from than Rothy's, in my opinion. Now, if you're not looking for the trendy, if you're just looking for very classic silhouettes and styles, then I think the edge goes to Rothy's. But for me, I am looking for a little bit trend, but not like so out there that it's gonna go out of season. I saw the pair of sneakers that I'm interested in trying from VIVAIA, but I wanted to try the first 2 pair that I got first to make sure I like them. And I do. So I think overall, if you're looking for a bigger selection, VIVAIA wins, bar none. If you're looking for just the classic silhouette, then Rothy's. So that is your preference and what you prefer in terms of your style, your lifestyle, and what meets your needs. Now, if I'm looking for who wins in terms of maybe travel, I think VIVAIA has to win because they have that cushion and they have that arch support. So if you're walking all day, this is going to be far more comfortable than a more rigid, flat, hard sole shoe. I've worn these for hours and hours in a day, running errands all day long, walking. I have hardwood floors for the most of our house, and I've worn these inside the house as well. And these have been so comfortable. And initially when I saw something like this, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really rigid. It's gonna be itchy, it's gonna be cheaply made. Because there's a lot of shoes that are like this on the market right now. This is really loose. It's bendable. It's not itchy at all. And honestly, I was really surprised at how comfortable it is. Now, I have washed these pair. The suede is what was getting dirty for me, just scuff marks. And it washed beautifully. Everything came out, so you don't see any dirt. This one I haven't washed yet, and you can see, and this is after like months of wear. That's all. That's all you see. Maybe it's because of the material of the shoe. It's not going to show as much, but I think this is just such a great look, and on an outfit, a summer outfit, a spring outfit, and it brings a little something different, and it's youthful looking without looking cheap or super trendy. This is just the low profile sneakers are in right now. White sneakers are always in. It almost has like, I could hear the noise, like a handbag feel to it. There's so many styles in this sneakerina. They're adorable. And even these mesh ones, I saw like a mesh mule with like black silhouette styling. And again, I'm just a big fan. So again, for me, the clear winner is VIVAIA. I think between the price point, the comfort level, the cushion, the arch support, the designs, the variety of designs, the clear winner for me on almost every regard is VIVAIA. I think they're really cute. I think they're very functional and very comfortable all at the same time. And really, you cannot beat that. There's a variety of sizes, styles for everybody's needs. And I really look forward to buying more shoes in the future from VIVAIA and testing them out. I would love to hear your opinion if you own any VIVAIAs, if any other styles that you really like or don't like. Please, it'll help the rest of the community figure it out as well. And on the other end, if something with Rothy's that I didn't show you, that you think it's a great shoe, it's very comfortable, or it does offer more cushioning and support, please let me know as well. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you soon with more videos and more content in the near future. Take care. Bye.